hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of GlitterAndLazers getting angry at people DMing her and asking if she's getting gastric bypass surgery. Apparently, she recently shared that she had an upcoming doctor's appointment, and many people assumed it was that and DM'd her. She says people assume when they see a plus-size person going to the doctor, they must be there to get weight loss surgery, and also, weight loss surgery would not help me anyway. She goes on to say that she'll never be a small girl, and weight loss doesn't work for her the way it does for other people. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips from her page, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
I was like going to the doctor on my core account, and the amount of messages I have in my DMs about whether I'm getting gastric bypass surgery, y'all. I can't anymore.
Okay, so a bunch of people keep DMing her and asking if she's getting gastric bypass surgery because she said she was going to the doctor.
Also, to my girls that have had gastric bypass surgery, no judgment. Make the best decisions for your body. My problem is that when we see a plus-size person go to the doctor, we assume that they're there to get weight loss surgery.
It would be wild to assume that every larger person going to the doctor is doing so because they're going to get gastric bypass surgery. Some of those people are going to the doctor's office to argue with the doctor, actually, or for various medical reasons.
And I think that says a lot about how we view health in relation to body size. And personally, with my issues, if I had had weight loss surgery, it actually would have been very detrimental to my health.
Oh yeah? Go on.
And it took a doctor that looked at my total health versus just my size to actually help me improve how I felt and function in my body. And honestly, that's still an ongoing process. I'm not a simple case. But if a doctor hadn't done the blood work and seen my issues and just signed me up for surgery, it would have been the wrong choice.
Okay, so a doctor did some blood work and determined that weight loss surgery is not the right choice for you. What did the blood work show?
I will say this, and it's maybe because this account is now private that I feel a bit more bold. Maybe it's good for me, maybe it's not.
For me. Oh yeah, this Viking Princess Lifts account is now private.
We'll find out. But over the past 3.5 years, I've really focused on health, and I've made so many changes in my life, and they've been generally positive changes I've wanted to make because as I've made them, I felt better. I've done it slowly, I've done it realistically, and I've done it in a way that my life is built around those changes. That to me is what true health looks like.
Okay, so doing all of these various other health changes, but not losing weight or getting weight loss surgery is what true health looks like to you.
And I may never be a small girl. And sometimes that still frustrates me. I literally cried about it last night. I mean, for all the good choices I make, I wish it showed up on my body in the way that it shows up on other people's bodies, but it doesn't, and that's life.
Okay, so according to you, you make a lot of good choices, but you're not getting results because changes don't show up on my body the way they do on other bodies. And you also said that you want to be small, and you were crying about the fact that you'll never be. That's really crazy to think that your body reacts differently to calories in, calories out than other bodies. It's wild to say that you'll never lose weight the same way that other people can. My body is an anomaly. What? So this is what she actually thinks.
For all the good choices I make, I wish it showed up on my body in the way that it shows up on other people's bodies, but it doesn't, and
okay, then are we really making such great choices or whatever?
that's life.
That is not life. Actually, some people are so egotistical that they can fail at something and still consider themselves an expert. She's like, I'm doing all of the right things, but I'm still not getting any results. Okay, then are we really doing the right things?
But the fact that I can do and live the life I can live now, which is so much more of a life than I had before, is what should really matter.
Well, you said you were crying because you'll never be a small girl. So it actually matters to you.
It's what we should talk about.
Okay, so that was sad. She said she'll never be a small girl, and she has a lot of negative emotions about that. It's also very interesting to imply that your body operates different than other bodies. What works to help other people lose weight just doesn't work for me. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and it also doesn't make a whole lot of sense that we would keep saying, I'm doing everything right, but I'm still not losing weight. If we were doing everything right, maybe it would result in weight loss. Is it really that hard to accept that the things we were doing to try to lose weight were ineffective? Is it more logical that I've done everything right, but my body just doesn't react the same way that other bodies do? Or I took a less than effective approach to weight loss? Which of these is more logical? My body is special magic, or I just took the wrong approach? I think this one is the more logical one. I just took the wrong approach. Hopefully we can actually accept that and make positive changes moving forward. Next. Here's another clip of her selling Amazon One medical services.
Today I'm at my local Amazon One medical office, and honestly the first thing I noticed is how calm and modern it feels. It's welcoming, but it's not chaotic.
It's completely empty.
It's definitely not your typical clinic vibe. It's a huge plus for me that they have on-site labs in
For me.
most locations, so if I need blood work, I can usually just do it right here.
What really stood out to me was actually the appointment itself. My provider took the time to...
As we recall, she was recently selling a GLP-1 through Amazon One Medical when she said, I recently upped my dose of a GLP-1 to focus on fat loss. So even doing that, plus the numerous lifestyle changes that she says she's made, hasn't resulted in any sort of weight loss.
talk through everything. I felt heard and that they had a complete picture of who I was and what I needed help with. I've never had a provider spend so much time with me on the first visit.
It's very interesting to go to Amazon for medical care. Are they going to send you vials that you need to fill up with your own blood in the mail? I'm just joking. They clearly have an actual clinic. They send you a syringe and some vials in the mail. They're like, fill these up with blood and send it back to us. We're going to run some blood tests. They're like, don't worry, it'll be here in 2 days. Prime delivery. I don't know if I like this.
They also accept most major insurance plans, which makes it accessible for more people. If you're curious about Amazon One Medical, you can find the nearest location and see just how easy it is to get care by clicking the link in my bio.
Okay, so there she was selling Amazon One medical services again. I think it's very interesting that we can get medical services through Amazon. I'm picturing hearing a knock at the door and I go and open it and there's a giant box there like the size of a human being and I open it up and there's a doctor in there. I'm sorry, man, I'm dumb. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, this is that doctor that I ordered. I hope they put air holes in this box. Oh, you're alive in there, thank God. Next. POV, you find your people at a party. Okay, so that was just a quick clip of her dancing to Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys, a classic. Another dimension, new galaxy, intergalactic planetary. I'm sorry about that. I would have joined her in that robot as well, clearly. Somebody saw her doing that robot and then just came in and started doing it with her. That would have been me. Next.
This is nice. I just went to my mailbox. There was a box from Bikini. So just so we're very clear, I had no clue this was coming.
All right, so we're unboxing some clothes, trying them on. Let's go. I see you have Dalmatians on your pants. Okay.
Completely
I'm not mad.
surprised by the box, and I literally don't know how any of this looks. I always get a little nervous when people send me things and I don't have input into it because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Fingers crossed I love it all.
Yeah, hopefully we love it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to send it back and tell these people to go to hell, you know?
But I really don't know. So this is the skirt and the top. I'm obsessed with both of them.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this doesn't really match, does it? I mean, I'm not much of a fashionista or whatever, but that's what I feel. What do you think? Am I tripping?
Together, I don't think it's the right pair,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to show you them. I love the weight of this. It's a little bit heavier and it's giving me like Rich Lady Safari, which I'm very happy with.
It's giving Rich Lady Safari? Is it? I don't know. I don't even know what the hell that type of vibe is. I would assume anybody going on safari is rich. It's expensive to go kill an endangered animal. They'll let you do it though. If you got enough money, man, go kill a lion. You know what? Go kill a Bengal tiger. Screw them.
And the skirt is actually incredibly lightweight, which makes it perfect for wearing over my compression, which I'm still wearing, so.
Okay, we're still rocking the compression socks and various compression undergarments. I have a compression cup. I keep everything in order down there. I'm sorry, what the heck? Why am I being weird? Sorry about that.
Both of these pieces are a win for me.
For me.
So far, so good. Putting this on, I was a little nervous because I don't have the greatest history with wrap dresses. They usually...
Me and wrap dresses also have a complicated past.
Are terrible to me, but this one actually fits perfectly. How cute is that? I don't think I've ever had a wrap dress that fits me as well, so I'm having a little bit of a moment. Literally, I've avoided.
How do I feel about the polka dots? I feel like when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at one of those 3D art pictures where you have to let your eyes like go out of focus until you see the picture.
Did them like the plague for years. And I mean, look at the girls.
Okay.
This looks great. This looks really good. Oh, see, this is the difference when the person actually designs for plus bodies because everything just fits like it should.
This is a very interesting piece or whatever. It reminds me of things that my grandma used to wear. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be mean. It looks like one of the muumuus that she used to wear that had all these flowers all over it. I'm sure every muumuu probably has flowers all over it. That's not any kind of mean joke against her. I'm not saying she's wearing a muumuu.
I actually have some big meetings coming up, and I am really grateful for these pieces because I'll be able to go to those meetings and feel super confident.
I love when we call clothes pieces. Look at this piece like it's art or something.
And yeah, I love.
Okay, so she really loves those pieces. Like I said, I'm not much of a fashionista. Don't you love watching me review fashion stuff? You're like, what are you doing? Why do you have an opinion on this? Because I do. Because I do. Okay? Personally, that's not the dress I would have worn. Next. In my horse girl era. Good horses come home. What is that, Reba McEntire? Or something? I'm also in my horse era. No, I'm just kidding. I hate horses. They're weird. I've talked about this before. One time when I was young, I was at my friend's house, and we went to his neighbor's house, and they had a horse. And that's when I learned that horses have gigantic, creepy eyeballs. His eye was like that big. It was like this freaking big, and also it sneezed on me. It sneezed on me. Why is that traumatizing me till this day? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Stupid horse sneezed on me and then looked at me with this giant creepy eye, and I was like, dude, what the hell? And I had to leave. I had to go. Sorry. Never liked horses ever since. They'll sneeze on you, man. What the hell? Who sneezes on somebody? Clearly that wasn't on purpose. At this point, you're probably wondering what the hell is wrong with me. Next. Imagine thinking I'm making some type of statement by wearing a bikini, but I'm just tall and one pieces give me wedgies. Okay. So when we're tall, we can't wear a one piece because it'll be pulling up in our nether regions and whatnot. Okay, so she's not making any sort of statement. She's just going swimming. And one pieces give her a wedgie because she's so tall. I probably could have gone without knowing that for the rest of my life, but that's all right. We like to get real familiar with each other here on this channel. Now we're going to be taking a look at one final bonus post.
Forced to get creative. The independent lady in me's nowhere. Another day to see you how this world.
In the notebook, she was just writing the word love. But the O was a heart. I usually sit around writing the word love in my journal as well. That's how you know when I'm in love, because I just sit around writing the word. Like, damn, Cynical is really in love, man. Look at him. He keeps writing the word love in his journal. He's been sitting there for like 10 minutes just writing love over and over. And now his O's are actually hearts. He's really in love. All right, so this is some sort of like Valentine's montage, and the caption reads, Sad Valentine's Day 2026. Oh, you don't seem that sad. You seem upbeat. Coming out of a massive flare, I didn't know if I'd finish this year's project. I pushed myself to make it happen. It's not perfect, but good things rarely are. This year, my whole goal was try and do something I had never done to keep the tradition alive. This was super hard because I've done skits and silly photos and memes and more already. A nearly 15-year tradition is hard to reinvent. However, when I heard this song, I knew I wanted to make a video for it. Candidly, I relate a lot to it because over the last year I've been working on opening myself up to relationships, romantic, friendship, and social. It's been exhausting. It's hard to put your heart out there. It's hard to change. Sometimes it's downright frustrating. That said, if I reflect on it all, regardless of how hard it's been, it's made me better. Love is powerful stuff. I'm grateful for it and for all the wonderful people in my life who show me it. Happy, not so sad Valentines. Okay. She's coming out of a massive flare and didn't know if she'd finish this year's project. Okay, so we keep flaring up, and it's preventing us from making various skits, silly photos, and memes. Okay, now we're arguing with the heart we drew on the mirror. Things are taking a dark and disturbing turn. Now we're dancing on the roof. Oh, there's my favorite laptop that just says Lover Girl. Ah, yes, the Lover Girl laptop that you kept showing me before when we were trying to have a super professional meeting. You kept pointing at it, and I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Why do you keep pointing at this laptop that says Lover Girl? What are you implying? What are you trying to do? Yep, there's the You Are Sweetheart as well. I remember that. That was wildly inappropriate when you started handing that to me in the middle of that boardroom meeting. Okay, this is a very interesting montage here. Okay, and in that final bonus video, she was showing us various clips from Valentine's Day. Some kind of montage where she's dancing and laying around on the couch and showing us that laptop that says Lover Girl repeatedly. So that was interesting how in that original clip, she said she was upset that she'll never be a small girl and her body doesn't respond to diet and exercise the way that other bodies do. She said she's doing everything right, but still not getting any results. So does that mean we're really doing everything right then? I'm not saying that she should lose weight or she's obligated to do X, Y, or Z. I'm just saying it's very silly to act like our body operates differently than other people's bodies. What works for them just doesn't work for me. Like I said, does that make more sense? Or does it make sense that we're just not taking the correct approach to losing weight? It's also interesting to see that she's selling more Amazon One medical services. What do you think about those things, as well as all the clips that we just saw? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wings.